Guys, so we've been and fetched our ply to make our shelf for above the chairs there. We're just going to go with 9mm. We fetched another 2 sheets of timber in 15mm, and we've picked up our wooden floor from Floors for Less in Tipton. So, and we've had the board from JL. To be fair, we couldn't find nobody else who does 15mm ply, but it is nice good ply as well. We do usually use Albies timber, but unfortunately you couldn't get 15mm ply and we needed 15. So today I'm going to crack on making that shelf up there. I'm going to cut the window out of the ply sheet we got for there. I am also going to cut the wood for a long gear after the toilet block, which is going to be house all our electrics. So I'm going to make that today, and hopefully cut the other side as well, guys. So let's see how much I can get done in one day. So the plan here, guys, is to see if this potentially fits into there. I've got to put it back out, I've got to lift it above their mucks, but I can't do it while I'm filming, so let me just slide this in place and see how it looks. Well, guys, left room for the handles, bit of room for the carpet to get down the sides. Let's have a look underneath. So we've got room for the handles as well. Once that carpet's on there, pushed up a little bit, I reckon that's near on a perfect fit, because that's got to go up a bit as well. That's as close I'm going to get there, and I think that's where we had to put it last time, because might have to take a little bit out, but we'll find out, because the bulkhead never quite went back to it to get it level with that, and that sticks out more at the top, as you can see. So I don't think we're far away there. A centimetre, yeah, that's where I need it to be, guys. Obviously it's going to go up a little bit higher as well. We're going to put a piece of wood in across there, just above the plastic, so that'll be even a tighter fit when that goes up. And we'll use the same trick with a bit of lap underneath the front end to pull it up into there again, so we can still use them 2 shelves. So that's that bit cut, guys. On to the next bit. So I'm going to cut the piece out for across here now. So this is the board we're cutting down, and then I can cut it acrossways and try it in place. Well, guys, so what we've done, you can see I've drawed out the bits I want to cut out. Sorry, the sun's a bit bright. So the plan is to have a shelf here, shelf there, storage there, main one for the electrics. This is where the leisure batteries are going to be. That's going to be a storage shelf in there, and then we're going to use that offcut there to build the shelf for behind. And yeah, I'm going to cut this out now, guys. You can see what I'm on about, and I'll put it back in the van and show you where it's going to go. So that's my top one cut out. So now we're going to cut this bottom one out, and what we've done to make this a little bit easier, we've cut an hole in just to get the jigsaw in. There's going to be no doors on this anyway, guys, so this is just for storage in the back and to get to the electrics and the leisure batteries. So let's cut the other 2 holes out, and then I'll show you in the van. Okay, so we've cut this out, and what we're going to do, that's going to go about there, guys. And we're going to have our leisure batteries behind there, and all our electrics in here. It's just going to go slightly in a bit, it's not going to be that far out, just enough to get the batteries in. You're going to have a shelf now above that wheel arch for storage, and all the electrics, inverter and everything all fitted inside here, guys. And that's pretty much the height of their bed's going to be. So I'm just going to cut the 2 sides for all this now. So we've cut our shelf support and our shelf. That's perfect for in the middle of there. That's 15 inches high, plenty high enough to clear all the leisure batteries and everything. Gives us extra storage at the back, and that'll fit flush perfect to the toilet cubicle. And we've cut the end here there, so we clear the hinge, and then that bracket there comes through that hole. Absolutely beautiful. So that's that side done for now. Now to get one for this side done. And we've got a fresh sheet of ply here if we haven't got enough out there. Obviously I'm going to put a gas safety box here, so this one hasn't got to be as big, so just basically as big as a wheel arch. Right folks, so we've marked our little cupboard out for the other side. It's only going to be a bit smaller, this one. Obviously we want to get a gas locker in as well. So yeah, all we're going to do again, cut the hatches out, put a little shelf in the middle, and that's this one done for the opposite side. So I've nearly cut the one out for the other side, guys, so I'm just going to cut one more out and see how this looks in the van then. We've just got to cut the sides and the shelf for this one then. So that's going to be our little unit for the other side, guys. That's the one for this side. So we've just done it to match. We've left room down the back there for the gas locker, which is going to go in there for the gas bottle, so we can get in there venting as well. So I have done them pretty much to match. So we can have a little shelf in the middle of that and a little bit of storage down there. I know we've got a box in the wheel arch, but I'm hoping I've left enough room for 2 water tubs in there. They should fit in there wicked, to be fair. So we've got to cut a shelf similar to that one, and then a side for each of this as well, guys. So I'm going to cut the sides there and there, and it's left us pretty much, that's going to come out to about there. We've got all that out the middle there as well to put like the awning in, camping chairs, camping table, and all that kind of stuff as well. So it's looking quite good now, guys. Quite impressed there where this has come on so quick. And I am just making it all out of 15mm hardwood ply. It's not going to be too heavy because we're literally only using 4-ply sheets. I know by the time we put the other stuff in, but 4-ply sheets is well, 100 kilo if that. By the time we put the leisure batteries and the mattress and all that in, it's not going to add too much weight to the van. But we are going to have a lightweight kitchen pod made just in ply, just to keep that weight down. Unless I get some lightweight ply myself and I'll cut it out myself. That's our shower cubicle front cut out. So what I need to do now is decide how big I'm going to do a door and cut that out. But what I'm going to do is go and see what plastic doors are available and cut that out to size, guys. What we now got to do now is use that piece of wood there to put the 2 sides for that cabinet there. So we just need to decide on how wide we're going to have it. But I think if we go with that one piece that we've got spare, we can get both sides out to one piece. Perfect. So that's going to be our storage for the other side. So literally we just got to cut now a shelf and a partition for here, and then that's that one done. We've already done the shelf for that one, and then we've still got to build our bed frame from the top. This is going to be the space for a gas safety locker, and then we're going to put I think the shower, 12-volt shower on the back here as well. So quite happy with this now. So just need to cut that shelf for inside there as well now, guys, and a piece for in there. Right guys, so that's both sides done. Shelves cut, just gotta get some blocks, put them all together. So that one done. That's gonna be the shelf for that one. And then water container, 2 lots of storage in there. Got this to walk through. We're gonna make that level, obviously. Kitchen pod is then gonna come here. Also cut the window out for the opener. Obviously, shower blocks, toilet blocks go in here. That does move down a couple of inch, so we've got that done. Also got our overhead shelf cut as well, guys. So not a bad productive day. We've already got the bulkhead cut, so we just got to put a piece of wood across there now. And what we do for that is we just cut into here, put the wood so it goes to there, so it got a bit of strength off them posts. Whew, and it's gone red hot and I'm sweating. So I've got to load up, take all this out next. I've got to load the van up. I've got to deliver some furniture to my auntie. So we are going to use the van for today. So the plan is now get all this out, stack it all up. Now we know where we are, and then tomorrow we'll put our cross beams in, put all our wiring in tomorrow. I know where everything's good. I've got most of the electric stuff has come today, so we can crack on with this build, guys. By the end of the week, well, by the weekend, we'll have pretty much flooring down. We've got the floor seat there. We'll have all the boards applied. We'll have skylight fitted, hopefully. I should have ordered that today. I'll get that done now so I can get that in Saturday. I'm going to pick all the solar panels up on the way back from collecting the furniture. So that's our 40 amp solar setup, 2x170 panels from Easy Solar in Kidderminster. So that's the plan we're going now, guys. So yeah, that's coming to the end of episode 2.